Hey, mathematicians. For math today, we are looking at lesson 1-11. It is on page 67. Let me move me. There we go. Page 67 is where it starts in your math book. And you will need that. So lesson 1-11. And then you can pick today one crayon or a pencil. So you go ahead and pause the video, get the materials that you need, and then come on back. All right, let's look at the solve and share together. Remember, the solve and share is that very first page, and I want you to try it by yourself, and then we'll check it together. All right, Alex needs to count this group of shapes. How can you count these shapes? You could use objects or words to help. Then I want you to write the number to tell how many shapes. And tell how you know that your number is correct. Go ahead and pause and do that right now. All right, kiddos, we have talked about lots of different strategies that you can use to count. So how can you tell how many shapes there are? What are some of those strategies that we've talked about? Yeah, we said you could touch everything that you count. You can mark everything that you count. We can even draw counters, or we could use real counters if we needed to. Let's go ahead and count these by marking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alex has 5 shapes, so I hope you wrote the number 5 right there. And then, how do we know that you're right? How do you know when you're right? We have to work on being able to explain our thinking. Yeah, so you could say, I counted them by marking, or I counted them by touching each one. Or maybe we drew a counter for each shape. Maybe you used real counters. We'll keep going and working on that. All right, kiddos, let's get ready for today's math video. I want you to empty your hands. So pencils are down or crayons are down and our eyes are up. Let's watch. This is a quick video today.
You see yellow birds. How can you find out how many birds there are? You can count them. How can counters help you explain?
Let's give it a try.
Drag a counter to each bird to count.
1, 2, 3.
You can record 3 this way. There are 3 birds and there are 3 counters. Write the number to tell how many.
Very good. So we can explain our thinking by using counters to show how many and writing the number to show how many. Awesome job. All right, let's go ahead and turn to the next page that looks like this. And let's do a little bit of guided practice together. That means we work together. All right, let's count these bluebirds and then write the number to show how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bluebirds. Down and over, down some more. That's the way to make a 4. How else can we show how we know that there are 4 birds there? We could draw a counter for every bird. 4 counters, 4 birds. Let's try this one. 1, 2, 3. How many birds? That's right, we counted 3. Let's draw a counter for each bird. 3 counters, 3 birds. So let's write the number 3 to show 3. Did you get it? Good job. All right, I went ahead and turned my page, and now you guys are ready for some independent practice. So look right up here. Remember, independent practice means all by yourself. So I want you to count the leaves. I want you to draw a counter for each leaf. And I want you to write the number that tells how many. And I want you to do this whole page. So go ahead and pause the video and get started, and then push play when you have it all done. All right, let's go ahead and check our work. I'm going to get my pencil ready, and I'm going to count and draw a counter for each leaf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's write a 5 to show that there are 5 leaves. And I know it's 5 because I counted and I have a counter drawn for each leaf. All right, let's check this one. 1, 2. Let's have a counter for each one. 2 leaves, 2 counters. Let's write a 2 to show 2. How many leaves are here? Did you count? 1, 2, 3, 4. Write a 4 to show that there are 4 leaves. And 1, 2, 3. All right, if you made any mistakes, make sure you go ahead and fix them. Let's go to the next page. All right, for this one, what we're going to do is just review to talk about all of the counting strategies that we've learned and ways to explain how we know. So remember, one strategy we've learned for counting is to touch everything we've counted, or everything that we count. Another strategy, marking. To count 3 rabbits. So if I asked you, how do you know it's 3 rabbits? You might say, well, I drew 3 counters, 1 counter for each rabbit, and that shows that there are 3. You could even use 3 counters, 3 real counters to represent the 3 rabbits. And we can write the number 3 to show 3. So if I said, how do you know it's 3? You could say, I marked each rabbit as I counted. I used counters to represent the rabbits, so 3 rabbits and 3 counters. And we're going to work really hard on explaining how we know. All right. That brings us to the homework page. All right, kiddos, I want you to do this page for homework. And I'm going to flip to the back page. You do not have to do this one, okay? So you can if you want to. Extra practice never hurts, but I'm going to draw an X on that page because you do not need to do it. But I do want you to do this page. So count the squirrels, write how many, and try to explain how you know that you're right. Make sure you bring this to tomorrow's Zoom meeting, okay? All right, let me get a quick video ready for us, the Another Look video. Miss Barnard, just a second here. And let's take a look together.
Hey there! I'm glad to see you. I just got back from the store where I bought some fruit. I bought this many pears, this many bananas, and this many apples. Can you help me count how many of each fruit I bought? Let's start by counting the pears. I'll color them green as we count. Remember to count out loud with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pears. I'll color the bananas yellow as we count them. 1, 2, 3. 3 bananas. Now count with me as I color the apples red. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 apples. Good job! I bought 5 pears, 3 bananas, and 4 apples. Thanks for your help. Come back soon!
Great job, kiddos. All right, you go ahead and get working on that math homework. Bring it to our meeting tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.